This week, 50 students from across the country in Puerto Rico have been taking part in the National Advocacy and STEM Summit here in D.C.
Yeah, the program run by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington and the Center of Transformation just wrapped up today.
And guess who got a chance to see what they're up to? Meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. She's been seeing all the progress and the things they've been working on this week. So what did you find out, Caitlin?
Well, guys, we say it all the time that the children are our future. And let me tell you, the young men and women I met today truly are our future. These students have been learning, exchanging ideas, networking, and advocating for change, all centered around the topic of global climate change.
Many of them are black and brown young people, and they're disproportionately affected. And so they're starting to see just how this affects their daily lives.
Climate change. Like Jolio Rodriguez from Puerto Rico.
It's rough having to have our water rationed, and sometimes you can't even go outside just because it's way too hot.
The Center of Transformation created a 10-week global climate change curriculum to help club youth learn about how our climate is evolving and how to advocate for change. Yes. The program culminated with the week-long summit where students got to visit the Capitol to meet policymakers, tour the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, and tour Boeing's facility and speak to staff members.
They got to hear from young people that are at this corporation, and they can now see themselves doing this in various types of careers. And that's the real point of this, is to expose our young people so that they can dream and then find the confidence to be able to realize those dreams, achieve those dreams.
So we want the government's attention on that.
And these students are already dreaming big.
You look at the government, you see it as like such a far away thing, like out of your reach. But the truth is, you're being a citizen, you can call the government. You can tell them, hey, we need this, we need to do this right now, because if we don't, the consequences will be, disastrous.
The program wrapped up with students presenting their ideas on how to combat global climate change. Students from Friendship Tech Prep right here in D.C. presented on what our personal carbon footprints look like and what climate solutions may be for future generations.
Being able to advocate for Washington, D.C., because I know it's not a lot of people that will be able to say how they feel about global climate change.
It was pretty cool networking with people from different states and around the world.
I feel so much pride from my students. It has been a long 6 to 7 months. It has, but the glory in this right now is them learning about the world that they can create in the future.
This program has been amazing because they're going to be able to be the advocates of this subject from now on.
A lot of bright minds in that room. Now, while this was the first National Advocacy and STEM Summit, it will not be the last. Plans are already in the works for next year.
I love what the one young man said, climate change aside, but learning about being a good citizen.
Yes.
And how to bring about change in the process to do so.
Because it does feel so daunting, and they all thought it was so cool that the nation's capital is right here. Where the change is happening is right here. And a lot of the folks, even who live in Southeast, don't make it into that part of the city often.
And
so this was a really special event for everyone.
You can see it, you can be it, and you can change it.
Yep.
That's
And they
most
will.
important.